Hey everyone, I am Soni, and today we will learn more about circulatory system. As previously we just had an overview about that. Today we will look into it in a detail. We all know the basic and the main element of the circulatory system was blood, and we have further two classification inside the blood, or you can say the blood is consist of two things or two parts. Two parts of blood are number one plasma and second one is corpuscles. We have two parts of blood, plasma and corpuscles. Plasma, what is corpuscles? We will look into it in a detail. Right now our focus is just to have an overview about that. Plasma inside the blood is around 55% and corpuscles inside the blood it is 45%. And plasma is a liquid part and corpuscles we have further division of corpuscles, two division, number one cell and number two cell like, which is not a cell but looks like a cell. Corpuscles is a 55% inside the blood. It has further two division. We have cell and cell like in the corpuscles. Cell, particularly we have two cells, white blood cell and red blood cell, which comes into the corpuscles or inside the blood. And cell like is platelets. What are these? What they do? We will learn them separately. Right now we just had a very simple and a very basic introduction about that, like what all of these things are and what they covered. Previously we had a very simple introduction and a very simple overview about the blood. Today we will look into the parts of blood. First one part, that is plasma. Today we will look into plasma. Let's see plasma in detail. So plasma, as I stated previously I stated that plasma is a liquid part and plasma is a pale yellow colored pale yellow. It has water inside that is why it's considered as a liquid part, and water inside the plasma it's around 90 to 92%. And in plasma we have salts. Primarily let's see the percentage. So we have salt around 0.9% in plasma, and salts here as an example, what salt we are having inside the plasma. So the example would be NaCl and calcium ions and bicarbonates as example of salts. And furtherly we have protein inside the plasma. It's around 7 to 9%. And in plasma we have a waste, urea, and also we have some of the digested food particles, and gases as when the blood is transformed, we have gas inside them, sometimes carbon dioxide and sometimes oxygen. This was basic about plasma. For your basic understanding, you will just say it's a fluid part. You can say it's a fluid part. Where it is, it's inside the blood. It's the first part of the blood, and it is about 55% we have plasma in the blood. Okay, now let's see the second part. Second part of the blood was corpuscles. We had three things in the corpuscles: cell and cell like. Today we will just look into the cell like, which were platelets. In another video we will look into the cell. Let's see platelet, the first part of corpuscles. Platelets, the scientific name or the biological name of the platelets the platelets scientific name is thrombocytes. Scientific name of platelets. You can say platelets or you can say thrombocytes. What are thrombocytes or the platelets? As I said, it's a cell like. It's not a cell, but it looks like a cell. It's a large fragment. You can say platelet simply. It's a large fragment of bone marrow cell. Here, let's see what the large fragment. Here I can just give you the example. Just think it's a cell. It's a bone marrow cell. Now after some process, some cases, this cell comes to an end, or you can say some part of this cell divides, or you can say gets separated from this cell. Let's see what I mean. This is a cell, and here this part got separated from the cell. Now why? Just because of some cases. It will be in very detail. Now this is a part of the cell which got separated from this one cell. So now the part which got separated, now it will float inside the blood. So this part which is floating inside the blood due to the separation of the cell, that is known as platelets. Simply platelets, you can say it's only the small part or the fragment of bone marrow cells. There was a bone marrow cell. Some cases some part of the bone marrow cell got separated from this cell, and then part which was separated, that will known as platelets. That's why we are calling it as a cell like, but not a cell. It's a cell like because it's a fragment of the cell, but it's not a cell because it's not completely cell. It's just a part, and it's a colorless. It don't have any color, and lifespan of it will be 7 to 8 days. and the function of the platelets. Now, why we have the platelets? So platelets help us in blood clotting. It helps the bloods to get clots. We have often observed whenever you got hurt anywhere, you see the blood that is clotting over there. So this is just because platelets, the main function or the main role that is applying to clot your blood when you get hurt anywhere outside the body. So it does platelets. So yeah, that was it about blood. And now in another video we will learn about white blood cell and red blood cell. Thank you so much.